Had a coach earlier, came back, jumped right on with y'all. Because at the end of the day is going to end. Let's talk about this NFL draft, ladies and gentlemen. The Dallas Cowboys day 3 picks. Yeah. We got a lot to talk about. So a few people get up in here. You know what I mean? And yeah. I think that Dallas did a great job with this draft. You guys listen to this music, let the live get cracking, lacking, get rolling. Let your cousins, your aunties, your uncles step on in here. Because at the end of the day is going to end. At the end of the day is to end. The draft is over. The Cowboys have made let's see how many picks the Cowboys were able to make total 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks. Dallas drafting, man. Dallas drafting. See my aunties, my cousins, y'all getting in here late. And it could just be a situation where folks just tired. I get it. I'm tired. Not really, but I'm tired. But we got picks to talk about. And I think the value on some of these picks is where I'm happy with what the Cowboys did. The value. I don't know why Stevie Mac, but it looks like people are starting to get in here, so that's cool. I don't know why they didn't put out the notification. Maybe it's just there's been so much content being out today, YouTube just can't handle it. But that being said, I see people rolling up in here. Can you guys hear the music? Thumbs up for music. Somebody said, my God, you look exhausted. I'm very tired. But I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't give you guys this content. But I'm tired. Is what it is. I actually just got back from I was playing I had a gig in Syracuse, New York. So that was cool. Letting people get in here slow, man. People get in here slow. Hit these eye drops. Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tangled Twisted. I'm tired. But it's been a long couple days. So I'm tired. All right. Let's get it started. Let's some more grooves, man. Some more grooves. Can somebody post the undrafted free agent list as well in the chat? Can somebody post that as we let our cousins get up in here? Can somebody post the undrafted free agent list as well, please? Thank you. Undrafted free agents. I know we got the Oregon kicker. That's that Oregon kicker. The Oregon receiver. But you guys post those. All right, here we go. At the end of the day, the day is going to end. at the end of the day is going to end, and I gotta say the draft is over. We're recapping right now, day 3, and I think that what we'll do is we'll get the full recap of the class out tomorrow for you guys. Um, I've come around to even the Tyler Booker pick. It's not an admission of me being wrong, or because at the end of the day, the kid has to still go out and play. But when you hear the coaches talk about it, mixed with how they drafted, it's clear the Cowboys want to play defense and the Cowboys want to run the football. I like how they drafted. I like how they got value, and they had a very Baltimore Ravens type draft. They had a very just hang in there and draft good players. Like that's what they did. They didn't reach. They didn't. You know, we had the receivers at a certain place. We had, but the Dallas Cowboys did not, and they rated their board a certain way, and that's what good teams do. The Cowboys did not have their board like us, and that's all that matters. So let's talk about day 3 today. Jaden Blue, pick 149. To me, Blue was, I won't say a slam dunk pick, but pretty close. My buddy Jeff Kavanaugh is in love with Jaden Blue. He had him going as high as, I think, the 2nd or 3rd round. And I would have probably said I could see him in the 3rd, 4th round. But the fact that you're able to get him at pick, what pick did Dallas draft him at? The fact you're able to get him at pick 149, it's a steal, man. It's a steal. No way around it. Jaden Blue is a steal because of what he can do, not only running the football, but in the passing game. I think that the mismatch that he'll be for slow-footed linebackers is why this is a steal. Again, I beg for this team to get some type of juice, and that's what they were able to do. Juice. What's up, chat? I'm tired. I'm pushing through. Juice. And they finally got a juice piece. And that juice piece is Jaden Blue. I think that with Blue, you wonder about the size. You wonder about consistently running between the tackles. You worry about the fumbles. But those are all things, especially like the sneaky vision between the tackles. Those are all things that he can be coached up on in the NFL. The power on contact, sometimes it does need a little bit of work. There's times that he stops his feet. And I think that if he gets that cleaned up, which I think that he will, especially like the whole stopping your feet thing on contact, if he gets that cleaned up, I think that Jaden Blue will be a really, really good player for the Cowboys and possibly could grow into a starter. I mean, he was behind. So we got to think about who he was behind at Texas. He was behind Jonathan. What was Jonathan's last name? Brooks. He was behind Jonathan Brooks. And he was behind the great Bijan Robinson. So kind of had to wait his turn. Had a really good playoff run. Very fast. If he can just clean up the ball security, I'm already good with it, but like I'd be really, really good. Like I said, 4-star recruit. He does the things. Let's just say that. Jaden Blue does the things, and I can honestly say that I felt really, really good about that pick. All right. Moving right along. Shamar James. Listen to Eberflus talk about him and talk to him. I think we got a good one, y'all. I think that Matt Eberflus, his endorsement for him was interesting. Like, I can't wait to get you in here. You have some really good things going on. Really good speed, really good change of direction. I just think that the instincts need to be coached up. But at the end of the day, he's a good blitzer. He'll play downhill, and that's what you want, especially if we don't know when Overshown is going to play. Now, Stephen Jones came out today, and I don't know. I don't know if I don't want to get too bought in, but Stephen Jones says that Diggs and Overshown will be ready to go. Do y'all believe that? Because I don't. I do not believe that Diggs and Overshown will be ready to start the season. But when you talk about Shamar James, very, very good player. Is great as a blitzer. Can play linebacker. He plays linebacker, obviously, but he plays sideline to sideline very well. Very good in pursuit. So he'll run, he'll come downhill, he'll hit you. He just has the athletic tools at that backer position. I think that Eberflus will look at him and say, I've had your type before, right? I've had Darius Leonard before. I know how to clean these types of linebackers up. And I think that the staff and the training staff will hold him accountable too. So, but at the end of the day, did they go in? So, and then recapping, guys, because I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm tired. But I had to get on here and talk to you guys. Energy Cornelius, I don't know. Like, I tweeted this and I said, man, the Cowboys must be planning on rotating their offensive linemen every play. I think that's the plan. I think the Cowboys are going to rotate the linemen every play. Energy will play center some downs. No, we're not touching QB, but he'll play guard. He may play tackle. And actually, the crazy thing about it is at Oregon, play good, but you probably look at him as a guard, a big guard. How many guards does this team need? How many linemen does this team need? That was kind of like I don't know. But the film is really good. He's really physical. I don't know. So at the end of the day go in, draft is going to end, and it did. And the Jaden Blue and Shamar James picks are the two that make me say, Dallas is sticking true to this no matter what, no matter how. And I appreciate that and I respect that. I respect the Cowboy. So here's what I'm saying with Dallas, right? Dallas has a plan of who they want to be, especially year one under the Brian Schottenheimer situation. This situation is Brian Schottenheimer saying, you know what? I love Dak, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we protect him even from himself. Let's run the ball. They are going to bring in 10 running backs are going to training camp. 20 linemen are going to training camp. Let them all compete. Battle Royale, right? So, and that brings me to one of my next favorite picks. I like the Jay Toya pick from UCLA. Just a big body that's going to sit in the middle of that defense, and the Cowboys need that. They haven't had that. Eberflus had Andrew Billings, and he had him playing good football. Phil Mafa, somebody that I watched, Georgia kid, went to Grayson. I know a bunch of kids that went to Grayson. He is not Isaiah Bond. He's not. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad if the Cowboys locked in with Isaiah Bond, but apparently he's gonna be trying to post his bond. I shouldn't make a joke of that. Foots, what has gotten into you? I shouldn't make a joke of that, especially the nature of the situation. But at the end of the day, I don't think that Isaiah Bond is in play. I don't. So call me crazy. I don't think that he ever was in play. And I think that it's, obviously you look at Isaiah Bond and you say, man, he should be able, but you can't do stupid things off the field and think that you're going to be okay, because that's just not how it works. I would love to have Isaiah Bond on this roster, but at the end of the day, did they go in? Let's get to one of these supers. $4.99. Watch the film. Johnny is a tackle and he bought out versus Ohio State. So, I'm not arguing you, Finn, and thank you for the super. I'm not. Foots isn't arguing with you at all. I think for me, what I'm saying is, how many linemen does this team need? Can somebody please tell me how many linemen the Dallas Cowboys need? Help me. Please, guys. I really want to know, how many linemen does this team need? You can tell me that. I'm good. And so that was my point. But again, Johnny isn't a. I'm not pooping on him because I actually like his film. I thought that our line was set. I'll tell you this. Here's my how do I make you a mod? I'll make you a mod, Paul. I don't even I don't go live enough to even know how to do that, but I think I can do it on my phone. Let me do something real quick. I'll make mod a Paul. I said Paul a mod moderator. So at the end of the day, right? If Dallas does not, and this is for me, if the Cowboys do not get the most out of these linemen, we can all agree that they have a developmental issue in the offensive line room and have had some and have had one for, I won't say a while, but like if Dallas can't develop some of these guys, Travis Frederick, man, I don't know. I really do not know, man. I don't know. So then we talk about Phil Mafa because the Cowboys were, and I got off on Mafa, but the Cowboys. Let's talk about Phil Mafa. So he is another pick that I really, really like. Very physical back. You just brought in a physical guard. You just brought a home run hitting running back in. Now, violence. How do we? That's him. Like, he's the type of runner that you have to roll him if you are a corner. You can't try to stand him up because he's going to run through your face. That's who he is. Great ball production as far as not turning the ball over. Has a good, positive attitude. Just a hard-nosed, physical football playing Jesse. You guys kind of know the bag and the things when it comes to that, right? When it comes to a player that's just like, you guys know the thing. So when he's a bigger player, he's probably not that fast. Let's just say that. I don't know if he's a burner, but when you look at him, I mean, had 1,000 yards this year, had 8 touchdowns. When they played, what game was that? They had played, I think I want to say it was Wake Forest. Anyway, he has actually some long runs on his film. I think the thing with Mafa is the consistency. But 1,000 yards, not bad. Especially when I'm going to just say it, this running back room is 1,000% up for grabs. And it should be. The youngest guy in the room could come in and take the job. I don't care. Make sure you guys are dropping a like in the make sure you guys are liking the screen, and then make sure you guys are sending supers and whatever questions you have for me. I would 1,000% see that. Do you think the Cowboys are acquiring a lot of talent and future linemen for trade bait? This is a really good question. Lincoln, let's get you on the screen. So, are the Cowboys acquiring? Are they living their life off trade bait? Like, are they trying to go get a receiver, even if it's a back half receiver, right? Are they trying to do this so that they can drive up the price for a trade? I don't know that to be true, but I wouldn't be surprised, Lincoln. I mean, the Joneses have made their bed in the trickery business, so to say. Meaning, like, they'll say one thing, oh, yeah, we're not doing that. They do it. And so, to me, you guys always know I'm going to say, to me, I don't think that you have to draft and have that many linemen on your roster to try to be, I don't think you have to have that many people on your roster that many linemen on your roster, at least, to compete. I think at a point, my point is that you don't have to. You're gonna have to coach these linemen. You're gonna have to coach these linemen. So it is what it is. Phil Mafa, ladies and gentlemen. Really saying. I don't even know what was your super chat. I'm sorry, you said you didn't even read my super chat. Whoever said that, let me see. I don't even know. Oh, there it is. YVL Sosa. I didn't get a super chat from you, YVL. If I did, I definitely would show love. But I didn't get a super chat. Trying to make my man a moderator in here. But at the end of the day, make sure that you guys are getting the likes up. So just to recap the full class, and I'll have a breakdown on the full class, but right out the gates, right out the blocks, the Cowboys go Jaden Blue. Shamar James, athletic, play forward, linebacker, struggles with processing. Jay Toya, big body. Phil Mafa, and then another big body from Maryland. Tommy Ekinsabasota. Man, these names are going to spank y'all. Donovan Azubuike. Savone is not Siobhan, it's Savone Ravel. Jaden Blue. Shamar James, Anaja, Cornelius. These names are doing me crazy. Jay Toya, Phil Mafa, and Tommy. These names drive me crazy. Anyway, guys, I think that this class, and as we recap it in its totality, I think the Cowboys said, you know what? And yes, over 100, 400 people here. I think the Cowboys said, you know what? We want to run the ball. We want to play defense. Bingo. Bingo. This is me. This is not me, guys. But I think that's what Dallas said. That's what they said, guys. They want to run the ball. Want to run the ball. Want to play defense. Here's what it is. Is what it is. Going to be what it's going to be. And I just wish that I don't know. There's still an inkling in me that wish that we got the receiver, but at the end of the day, they got wiped, so it is what it is. Let's get to this super. Booker will be an all-pro. His film is incredible. He's so powerful. He's so violent, rare. This is the strongest interior line in the league, and if Guyton hits, it's over. It's over. Finn said, this is what Finn is saying, so you guys need to listen. That name is dope, too, by the way. Finn. Right? At the end of the day, I don't want to make a strong proclamation like that. I don't want to make a proclamation as to saying that, I don't want to make a proclamation saying that this line is going to be the strongest in the league, because everything that's being said about Tyler Booker, and like I said, I've come around to it because I know the Cowboys want to run the ball and play defense. That's what they want to do. They're telling you it is what it is, but that's what they're telling you. At the end of the day, I can't just come out and say that this is the strongest line in the NFL. I'm not going to do that. I mean, sounds good, but Booker has to play. What if Booker's Zion Johnson? Is everybody who stamped him going to come out and say, oh, yeah, Foots? Let's get to these supers. You guys are really spanking it. Thank you guys so much. Okay. I didn't see this one. Do you think Bond ever gets signed as a UDF? I think so. I think that Bond, he's too talented to just go undrafted. I don't think that he struggles with the pacing, but the speed is real. I know he came out and said that he was going to run a better 40. He didn't, but the speed is real. If we get Overshown back early, Donovan, Murray, if we get Overshown back early, Donovan and Murray and Micah, is going to be scary. The way you type this, boy, you spanking me. I don't like it. I don't know. Come on, are you a YN? What are we doing? This literacy is killing me. D-Town text. Tell Voch you remember him whining about the Cowboys drafting Parsons over Slater if he keeps trying to give. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, Voch is my boy, but Voch is the same one who humped the chair for Kelvin Joseph. So we all get things wrong. I mean, that's not me taking a jab, but we all get things wrong. Because like I said, I mean, we are, we're just a community trying to make it make sense. KG from DC, Foots, you are exhausted. Bro, I could go to sleep right now. I will sleep with y'all like on whatchamacallit. I am very tired. I am, but I this is for you guys because I got to give you guys this content while it's fresh, and you guys know that I will have a full draft recap. That's what we do. I will have a full draft recap. You guys know that's what we do. But I think that on day 3, the Cowboys came and they didn't come to play. And at the end of the day, I have nothing but respect for that. So KG from DC, shout out to you, bro. And you from the city? My guy. DMV in the building. KG in the building. Shout out to you, KG. Booker will be in all. Okay, I got that one. If Guyton takes a big step, this is the one that I want to talk about. Yes, sir. It's my guy. Team Guyton, pop through, come through, alive, baby. If Guyton takes a big step this year, this line will be elite. I agree. Law Nation, you want to jump on? Law? Because I'm barely awake right now. But I'm exhausted, and maybe you could give me some nuggets that I wasn't even able to really give folks, because I'm tired, Law. But I want to make sure that I get all these thoughts out of my head. So if y'all want Law to come on, because Law is always so busy, I rarely get a chance to get him on my channel. We obviously do the Cowboys Collective together, but if you want to jump on, Law, and just talk chop, I would love to have you on right this second, right now. Let's get to this one. Super. Booker was a pick for the future, but I feel like Golden or Tyler Warren ups our win total by a game. And see, that's going to be the question, right? The question will be, oh, wow. Law, my man said he just did a 4-hour stream. Hey, y'all, can everybody give Law claps in the chat? 4 hours is crazy work. I can't do 40 minutes, dog. Can everybody give Law claps in the chat, please? Claps for Law Nation, y'all. Claps. I won't say another word until we get this guy claps, man. Please. Claps in the chat, y'all. Claps. Claps in the chat, y'all. There we go. Claps for Law. There we go. Claps. So now I wanted to go back to something real quick. Let me see something. I might go on tomorrow. Let me see something. Okay, it takes a bit like this. Line will be. I had something else in, but I can't. I don't know. I had something I want to talk about. How do you feel about? I like Holden. I like Holden. I haven't looked at all the UDFA. So if somebody, this right here. So this is a good one. Yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. So Booker was the pick for the future, but I feel like got Golden and Tyler Warren upside one, and that's gonna be the like. Let's say you run into the Packers, those pesky Packers again in the playoffs. Let's see if you run into the Packers, say, and Golden is out there cooking. You'll be tired of him forever. The Cowboys passed on Matthew Golden for Tyler Booker. Or he could be a waffle and Tyler Booker could be the cornerstone of your offensive line. And it could work that way too. I mean, There's really no right or wrong answer, but I mean, we just kind of gotta make it make sense. But to put a bow on this thing, and especially for today, I think the Cowboys got great value with about 3 picks. I thought the Phil Mafa pick was great value. I thought the Jordan Blue pick was great value because I had a 3rd-round grade on Jordan Blue. And then I thought the Shamar James pick, though he's not a finished product, I think that you possibly will need linebacker at some point this year. He plays forward. He's a great athlete. Like, that's the thing about James. He could blitz. He could do all the things. And if you can do the things, you deserve a shot. And again, we don't know when Overshown's going to be back. Now, Steven comes out and says, and I hate when Stephen Jones does stuff like this because I don't think it's fair to fans because it's not true. There's no way that Overshown will be ready to start the season. But apparently, that's what Stephen Jones has said. You guys fact check that for me. Apparently, Nick Harris came out and said that Stephen Jones says that DeMarvin Overshown will be ready to start the year. I don't think so. So, says there's a chance that him and he said there's a chance that him and I'm very tired, guys. I'm sorry. But he said it's a chance that him and Trayvon Diggs will be ready to start the year. I don't see that. Be wrong. But am I slurring my words, guys? I probably am. Am I slurring? Oh. Am I slurring my words, y'all? I hope I'm not. I'm just tired. I'm tired. All right, guys. Give y'all 30 minutes of my time. I thank you for yours. And in the words of Law Nation, remember. I won't even say remember. I just know that, see, I want to leave, right? I want to leave. But look what y'all keep doing. Sending me supers. My young YN. YVL Sosa. Love Sosa. YVL Sosa. He loves Sosa. You think we trade for Pickens or bring back Coop? I would love George Pickens here. That's just me. Love him. Love him. I would. Remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. So, I'm going to do my full draft haul. And, at the end of the day is going to end. God is good. Life is good. You guys remember that. It's a good draft. PFF gave it. Let me show y'all something. Just so y'all don't think that I don't want to cause no mess. Sometimes I want to cause mess, but I don't want to cause no mess right now. Like I said, I'm tired, dog. TETIED, tired. I'm tired, baby. But we continue. Sometimes you gotta push through some stuff, man. Now I will say this. If Tyler Booker don't pan out, I ain't even gonna take a victory lap. But I know one thing: we're not drafting linemen that shit. I'm not letting team offensive line do this to me. Y'all is not about to do this to me. No. No way, no how. No way, no how. Like, y'all not doing this to me, bro. Every year, offensive lineman. I gave y'all a pass once. Y'all are not doing this to me. We're not going lineman every year. Great. I would love to block these guys at smithereens, but we're not doing this every year. Y'all not gonna do this to me. All right. I just want to show y'all something real quick. I want to show you guys something. All right. That is PFF giving the Dallas Cowboys an A+. PFF, who we all swear by, giving the Dallas Cowboys an A+ for their draft. I think the players that made it the A+ is, I'm definitely tired. I'm stumbling all over my words. The Savon Ravel in the 3rd round, easy. And then Dono E, easy. Like, you just can't make that up. But it's your boy Fitz as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. I'm tired. I'm getting out of here. 300 plus people. That's pretty good. That's not good. That's great because I cannot do this without you guys. Please make sure that you guys hit the like. You know what? But before I do that, I want to try to make Paul. I remember you want to be a mod, so I want to make sure that I get you to be able to be a mod. I just don't know how to do it, Paul. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. Add as moderator. Managing. Boom, Paul. Everybody claps for Paul in the chat. Add as moderator. Managing. Boom, Paul. He's in the building. Claps for Paul in the chat. He's in the building. Paul is a moderator. Recapping day 3 of the NFL draft for the Dallas Cowboys. I love you guys. Your boy Fussy King. Thank you guys for sharing, subscribing. I can't even get my drop out because I'm so tired. Much love. Peace. I love you guys. Your boy Fussy King. Thank you guys for